Right. Well, I had already made a movie with Scorsese. I had made Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore already with Scorsese when I was 10 years old. And when I was 12, I did Taxi Driver with him, and I was just thrilled to be a part of their team. My memories of Taxi Driver, the first days of shooting, was that I had to wear terrible costumes. And I was just so unhappy. I had to wear hot pants and a halter top and a crazy floppy hat and big platform shoes like they wore in the 1970s. And I was a girl, you know, who wore a uniform to school, so I was really uncomfortable and unhappy about it, but I got through it. Yeah, I've made many movies in New York City. The first was Taxi Driver in the 1970s. It was a very sticky, hot summer, and you know, lots of people in the streets and lots of smells and all that kind of thing. And New York has changed quite a bit since then. I've done many movies since then, Inside Man, you know, Brave One, etc. Once I got The Beaver, but once I got to do Money Monster, the city's cleaned up quite a bit. It's a cleaner place to live. But you know, you still have the New York City Police Department that always make me laugh and that are amazing to work with, and you still have lots of onlookers, people watching you when you're filming. Sometimes they yell things. You know, very, very, very true to New York. Well, Taxi Driver is really just a great American classic. It was a movie that was about a time, really. And the character's loneliness, I think, really touched people and was really emblematic of a time in American history after Vietnam, where the soldiers came back and realized that they'd lost their identities, and they were in these big cities, Travis Bickle in this big city, as this very lonely, forgotten kind of ghost of a character. It's a terrible idea to do a remake of Taxi Driver. I'm not sure anybody would be good casting, but you know, maybe the young Jack O'Connell, who is in Money Monster, a wonderful British actor who can really do anything. He has a very physical, primitive acting style, very emotional and very real, that reminds me of Robert De Niro when he was young.